I'm too scared. Spicy.
In China, there are multiple cuisines from the likes of Hunan, Sichuan, and Guizhou, vying for the title of China's spiciest. But, rightly or wrongly, the cuisine that gathers the most international attention are the dishes you find in the Sichuan Basin.
Many visiting Laowai, me included, has had their tongue and bum burned in the fiery capital of Sichuan, Chengdu. Oh god, that is so spicy. Ooh. So why is this one of my all-time favorite cuisines when I have a spice tolerance that could be considered moderate at best?
Oh my god, you've gone really red.
Have I got really red?
Well, that's because here in the Sichuanese capital, the cooks have a real knack of packing in many layers of flavour into the same dish. If you can break through the blazing hot front door, you will enter into a palace of heavenly sensations that will leave your tongue tingling,
Can't explain the flavour, it's really tasty.
singing,
Oh.
and if you can make it out of the bathroom, coming back for more.
It's just gonna keep getting hotter. Anyway, that's enough whimsical nonsense from me. I know you clicked on this video to see me get a real tongue lashing from some of the spiciest food here in the city.
Which is why I've come to a restaurant that is best known for its tongue-burning take on one of Chengdu's most beloved dishes.
It's called lazati, and it looks like a hella spicy chicken dish. It's got so many peppers in it. So we're gonna go for that one. I've been recommended it from a friend. What else? Oh my gosh, it smells so good in this restaurant. And I'll add a little mapo tofu because why not? That's a very typical Sichuan dish here. I will regret this in the morning, no doubt. So they put an egg timer on your table because if it doesn't come by the time all the sand is gone, you get it for free. I like that kind of odds. Let's see if it comes quickly or not. Oh, yum.
So good.
Yeah. Oh, it's so good. I feel like they can really get the flavors. I can feel that tongue-tingling Szechuan pepper from that mapo tofu, but it's not too overpowering here. I often don't like this dish so much in Beijing because I just don't feel like you can do it in places as well as you can here in Szechuan.
Oh, complimentary powered side. That's when you know you're in Sichuan, right?
Oh, it's so good. The pickles here are next level. Not only are they like sour, but they're also got that nice spicy kick.
So I'm so excited to get tucked into the mapo tofu. But first, to awaken my taste buds, I'm going to do a Sichuan slammer, which is a shot of very weak beer, and then a powered side. I'm ready. Oh my god, that mapo tofu is sublime. It's actually like a much more soupy than I've often have it. Sometimes it's a little bit thicker, but that's lovely and light, which I think is gonna, leave plenty of room for the main course, which is something that I'm very excited for.
And that looks like it's gonna be a bum burner. So luckily for us, the main event has arrived. But unluckily for us, it came before the egg timer ran out, so we got to pay for it. So I'm too scared. Apparently it gets spicier the more you eat it as well. This is my first bite, so. Whew. First bite was fine, and then the afterburn is very much there. Right now, I can handle this, but see me in 10.
Oh, that's lush. Not too spicy yet, but yeah, there's definitely a bit of an after. A little bit of an aftertaste there from the chili, but me, that is good. Oh, my compliments to the chef. Good job.
Shit.
Oh my god, you've gone really red.
Have I got really red? I feel quite red. My lips really feel like on fire now.
Is it a 3 a.m. run to the bathroom kind of thing?
I think it might be. I really feel like I'm getting hotter now. I've stopped. Spicy.
Yep, so as you can see from that sorry affair, chilies are life here in Chengdu. They are not just a Sichuanese chef's most lethal weapon, but also their ammunition, armour and first aid kit. So it's no wonder that the city has its very own chili market that sells, well, not much beside those pointy red weapons of mass destruction.
Oh, this is my absolute heaven. The fumes that are coming out of it, it's just like so spicy and so tasty. My eyes are actually watering slightly just walking around here.
There's so many different types of chili. Even on this store alone, I can see like 20 different kinds. Oh my gosh. The chili is in the air. It smells amazing.
Yeah, amazing, but terrifying. There is definitely more than enough chili here to kill a man, or 3. But there are also a few other curious ingredients too.
It's got pickled chilies, it's got pickled ginger, it's got pickled turnips. Let me know in the comments if I'm right. I may be wrong, but these are like dried button mushrooms. These look like they could be those like woodier ones. So I'm gonna assume these are a bigger, different type of mushroom.
And of course, there is also an abundance of that most distinctive local flavors, Sichuan peppers.
Did you know that despite the English word for this little bad boy here being Sichuan peppercorn, it actually isn't a pepper at all? In Chinese, it's known as huajiao, which means like flower pepper, and that's because it actually comes from a plant or a bush called prickly ash. These are basically the husks of the seeds. So this is the OG. This is red huajiao, which has actually been growing wild in the mountains for thousands of years and has been a staple of Sichuan cuisine for a long time. And now this has a real like a numbing sensation. It's actually said to be really good for toothaches. You just crumble up a few of these peppercorns and rub them on your gum, and then you'll have like a numb sensation. It'll take away the pain. The other style, which is this, is the green huajiao. Now these are a lot more mild. These have only really become popular more in recent years. Sichuan peppercorns are often paired with these beautiful red chilies to create the mala flavor that Sichuan cuisine is so famous for. But fun fact for you, chilies didn't actually arrive in China until about the 16th century. They actually arrived in the UK first before they made it to China. I think the fact that Sichuan chefs have been using Sichuan peppercorns and lots of sort of peppery flavors for a long time means that people's taste buds were much easier to adapt to these kind of spicy flavors. Yeah, I can honestly say it's a shame because I'm a big fan of spicy food and I'd have loved it if British chefs had taken these bad boys on board.
Thanks for that extended history corner, Jack. If any of you are still awake, then you are probably wondering whether we dare to buy any to take home with us.
我们可以买一点点吗？
可以买一点，豹纹最好的，
豹纹最好的。
豹纹，
豹纹。
豹，
豹。
豹，
豹。
就是就是
哦，猫。
豹，对。
猫。
哦。This is awkward.
我有点着急，因为这么漂亮啊。Oh, that's much better.
这个8块。
好的。
I know what you're thinking. Didn't we learn anything from our bum-burning experience the other night? Well, thankfully, we have friends who are much better informed than us on how to order a well-balanced meal. Tonight, we're going to meet back up with our mate Billy, who will show us that there is a lot more to Sichuan cuisine than the mala flavor profile.
So what is this restaurant's signature dish?
It's definitely the ganyao he cao. Basically, it's a stir fry using livers and kidneys. And I know a lot of people don't actually like organ meat, especially in the West, right? But in China, it's quite common.
My family, we're from the northeast of England and it's a popular dish, liver and kidneys. People eat it quite a lot. My family often have liver and I've never been a big fan. It's quite a strong taste, I feel.
Iron taste.
Very irony. And the kidneys, to me, it's a texture thing.
They do a really good version here where you don't really feel like it's super organy. Another classic, another Sichuan classic. You find that a lot in America as well.
Yeah.
Kung Pao chicken, Kung Pao jiding.
The taste here compared to in America is...
It's very different, obviously. Yeah. In Sichuan cuisine, they call it like different like flavor profiles for each dish, right? So Kung Pao jiding is like li zhi wei. So it's like lychee flavor. So it's kind of sweet, a little bit of sour.
What are the other flavor profiles that you can get?
There's like jia cang wei, li zhi wei, mala.
I won't make him list them all, but Billy told us there are 24 different flavor profiles in total, and we will do our best to taste a good range of them in this meal.
I think people just think it's spice, all about the spice.
Right, but it's not.
My lips really feel like on fire now.
You get something that's like jia cang wei, so like home style. It's a little bit more salty, a little bit more savory. The eggplant is also really good.
Yeah.
烧焦茄子嘛。
不好意思，烧焦茄子今天没有卖。
Oh.
And they have bamboo shoots. In a Chinese meal, you'd want balance, right?
Yeah.
So usually we'd get like a vegetable or something light, you know. Can I go get a soup and a steamed pumpkin? Let's
do it.
Let's do it.
All right. 小的原子汤，刚要和炒一份，再一个宫保鸡丁，一个蒸南瓜。
Wow, what a selecki. I am buzzing for this meal.
You gotta eat it when it's hot. That's the kidney.
It's got a better texture to what I remember. For me, it's still quite soft.
Right.
And I prefer like a slightly more chewier texture. That's why I don't like brain, because I really don't like the texture of it. This is the liver, right? It's a very gentle like liver taste. It's good.
Should be a little bit sweet, a little bit sour.
Doesn't taste as sweet as it smells.
How does it compare to the Alabama gongba jjiren?
Oh, I mean, you know, so much better.
Chicken's really tender. It's really, really good. Look at that.
Home style dish.
Really good. Really, really like rich flavor from the meat. The texture is almost like the inside of like a dumpling, like a jiaozi, right? But
So you take a bite of the meat and then you drink a little bit of the soup.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Just go like that.
Oh.
So you're very savory from the bean paste, the fermented
Oh,
bean
that's
paste.
so good.
They use pickled long beans.
No, I can't explain the flavor. It's really tasty.
A really complex flavor.
Yeah. Oh, that's so good.
All this savory umami character from all the fermented products.
And so many like of these pickles. That's my favorite by far. Yeah. So many different styles. We've got sweet, we've got salty, we've got a little bit spicy, and these are obviously very typical Sichuan dishes, but they don't, to me as an outsider, feel like a Sichuan dish because none of them really have that mala, like
Right, the numbing and spicy flavor. Yeah.
which to me is a non.
I think that's like the quintessential
Right.
like Sichuan flavor. There's like a lot of different flavors in Sichuan cuisine, but I think overwhelmingly you go to a lot of Sichuan restaurants and people expect mala, and you know it's like supply and demand, right? Like people expect it. Like more and more restaurants make a lot of like mala dishes, right?
I think people are often quite scared to come to places like Chengdu and Chongqing because that's all they expect. Oh, it's going to be spicy, spicy, spicy.
But you figure like actually food in Chengdu is not that spicy. It's not that spicy.
Well, sometimes it is, but as we've proved in this video, Chengdu has a wealth of different flavors. Leave us a comment letting us know whether you can handle the spice or prefer these milder flavors. We'll catch you next week when we go to explore an ancient tea house with a local friend. Bye!